Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Go Battle League Season 14. So, first and foremost, apologies. This is both a day late and a couple hours late than promised. It's been a wild week, to say the least. But otherwise, I figured... I think originally I was planning to do Metroid Prime Remastered out here, but might as well run through the Go Battle League sets first and foremost. If we can get back to Prime Remastered sometime in the near future, that'd be cool. But otherwise, for now, we're gonna be running through Go Battle League. Speaking of, for this week we have all three leagues available: Great, Ultra, and Master League, and we also have the Evolution Cup that's currently running at the moment. So, with this being essentially the mark of the middle of the season, we're gonna go ahead and do a set in each league in Great, Ultra, and Master League, and then we'll close things out with one or two sets in the Evolution Cup. So hopefully all goes well in all of those battles. But along with that, just to kind of recap where we're currently at right now, we are currently sitting at rank 18, so I think we're a couple sets away from the grand reveal of our ELO in this season, to see where we're at and how much work we gotta do in order to get to Legend from here. We got here out of 115 wins out of a grand total of 190 battles. So far so good, at least in the win-loss ratio. But hopefully we'll be able to get some more good wins under our belt as we dive into each of the leagues. But yeah, I think first things first, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards. We're gonna start things off in an open in a set of battles in Open a Great League, and for this team, we're gonna be starting out with a Skarmory up front and so say up front and center, but that's not quite center. Anyway, we're starting out with Skarmory up at the front, rocking Air Slash as well as Sky Attack and Brave Bird. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Scrafty, who's rocking Counter, Power, Foul Play, and Power Up Punch. And closing this out, we have ourselves Kofafrogus, rocking Shadow Claw as well as Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball. Alright, so the team all set up and ready to go. Let's see how we do. Alright, with that, first match is set, and it's going to be up against El Major 2794, or El Mejor? I don't know. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Noctowl. Very infamous Mon in this league, that is for certain. Ooh, with that, they're going to swap right on out for a Stunfisk, into which case I'm going to swap in for my Kofafrogus. And with that, let's see what they're hitting us with. Are they hitting us with the Earthquake? Nope, they're hitting us with a Rock Slide. Still hurts quite a bit, but we're able to handle that just fine. With that, we're going to go ahead and fire off a Shadow Ball their way. That we're able to clear out to their first shield. Nice. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going for the Earthquake. Oh, it's going to be another Rock Slide. And with that, I'm not sure if they saved up enough energy to have an Earthquake already ready, but I'm going to take the chance. It's going to be another Rock Slide. It does get me well into the red, but otherwise we're hanging in. We're still hanging in there. And then I'm going to fire off a Dark Pulse their way. Actually able to clear out shield number 2. That's my B. They swapped out for their Noctowl, into which case I swapped in for a Scrafty. Not a particularly great idea, but here we are. Anyway... at the very least, we are able to get some neutral damage in with our counters. The only unfortunate thing is we do have to deal with Noctowl's Sky Attack, which is definitely not something I want to deal with, per se. But, you know, here we are. With that, let's see if our Scrafty is able to handle On up. Oh, we are able to get the Noctowl well into the red, though, so that's kind of nice. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and bring back the Scamry. And with that... Do they have a Shadow Ball at the ready, or are they just firing off a last-minute Sky attack? Oh, they do have Shadow Ball at the ready. Ooh, okay. Ooh, with that, it is the return of the Stunfisk. Fortunately for us, Earthquake is not going to affect us all too much. Not Night Slash. Rock Slide might still hurt quite a bit, though, if anything. I've got to be careful of that. Speaking of, how well do we handle? That the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Shalolin Marowak. In which case, I don't think I have enough power in me in my Sky attack to actually finish off. Yeah, no. And unfortunately, I don't have much health left in my Copophagus, who's going to be taken out by what I'm assuming is going to be a Bone Club heading our way. Yeah, unfortunately, starting out the night with a loss, rather rough, but nonetheless RIPs, but nonetheless GG's all around. Hey, so not off to a particularly great start, but you know, the night is still young and the set is still young. Still plenty of opportunities to bounce back. Let's see if we're able to do that as we look for match number 2 of the night. Do I have time for water? Maybe. It's important to stay hydrated. As I feel the need to point out in every Go Battle League session. Oh, there we go. Alright, so match number 2 is going to be up against King Beaner 13. Alright, King Beaner, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Lantern. Ooh, buddy, okay. That we're going to go ahead and swap right on out for the Copophagus. Oh, in which case they're going to swap out for a Noctowl. Okay. Now we're able to fire off a Dark Pulse their way. Alright. I'm going to take the chance. Oh, it is going to be Sky Attack. Does still get me 1 to the yellow, though, which is a little concerning, but otherwise, we're hanging in there alright. We're definitely going to want to shield the next one that comes our way, though. That is for certain. But for now, we can go ahead and chuck as many night slashes, or dark pulses as we can towards the Noctowl. Actually, I might actually just say goodbye to my Copophagus here. R.I.P. buddy. You have served well, though. You have served well. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring in the Scamry. And with that, just go ahead and shield out here, just in case they had enough energy to get themselves a Shadow Ball. I know that's roughly about the same ballpark there. Alright, so with that, we were able to clear out the rest of the Noctowl. In which case, then I'm going to come back with a Lantern, into which case I'm going to swap out for my, not Stunfisk, my Scrafty, into which case they're going to swap out for their Stunfisk. Alright, this one I gotta be a little bit careful. I'm probably not gonna want to spare any expenses on my shields here. I'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going for the last minute Earthquake. Yep, there's going to be an Earthquake. Definitely don't want to deal with that if I don't have to. Thank you very much. Alright, with that we're able to clear out the Stunfisk, and now all we have to do is deal with the remainder of the Lantern. And with that, they're coming in with a Thunderbolt. Ooh, does get me deep into the yellow. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a foul play their way. I think this will actually take out their first shield. There it goes. And with that, we have Skarmory versus Lantern. That's not an ideal matchup for me. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Sky Attack their way. That way to clear out shield number 2. And let's see how well we handle. I'm assuming this is going to be a Thunderbolt coming our way. Do we survive or do we die in one hit? Well, we die in one hit. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of the night. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so off to not a particularly great start. Right now we are currently sitting at 0-2. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to bounce back with match number 3. Assuming we actually find ourselves on match number 3. Alright, now we play the waiting game. Get some water while we're at it. Key times for, oh, there we go. Match number 3 is going to be up against Erikilo88. Alright, Erikilo, what you rocking? First matchup's going to be up against a Stunfisk. Keep that in mind. Like that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Cofophagus. I'm going to try to tank out this first one. I think even if it is Earthquake, we should be able to handle this fine. Yeah. Ooh, and with that, they're swapping in for the Azumarill. Hello. Haven't seen a Azumarill in a hot minute. With that, looks like they're currently working on farming down the remainder of my Cofophagus. Fair enough, fair enough. That though, we are able to get Azumarill deep into the red. But this is where we unfortunately say goodbye to our Cofophagus here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, give it one moment. Let's go ahead and try and save up a little bit of our switch time. And switch them. That we're able to finish off the remainder of the Azumarill. And now we're back face to face with the Stunfisk. And with that, I'm gonna try chance him. It is gonna be Earthquake. Oof, gets me well into the yellow. Rather unfortunate there. And what's extra unfortunate is that now our final mon to deal with is going to be a Skarmory. Definitely not ideal there. Now we are running low on shields. Or now the final mon that we have to deal with after this is going to be a Stunfisk, which is definitely not something that is particularly ideal to deal with. But first and foremost, we got to run through the rest of this Skarmory, so hopefully we're able to do that pretty well. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and save all my shields. Even if it is Brave Bird, I think that's just gonna get us into the yellow. Yeah. That's gonna be a second Brave Bird though, so I'm gonna want to shield out here. I'm assuming that's gonna be a second. Oh no, it's gonna be Sky Attack. That still would have got me deep into the red, if anything, but I'd rather not take that chance if I don't have to. Thank you very much. And with that, we're going to start wiping away at their shields. Want to take out the second shield? Or are they tank? Okay, they're going to tank. This does put me in a precarious situation. rock slide. Ooh, they did have the double rock slide at the ready. So unfortunately, I think this is going to be where we say goodbye to our Skarmory. Probably. Oh no, we're still alive. Albeit barely, but we are still alive. I'm pretty sure they're going to shield this out, but we might as well fire off one last sky attack just to see if we can. But unfortunately, that means the Stunfisk is able to clear out Skarmory, and that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And with that, we're going to get a negative win-loss set no matter what, but we might as well see if maybe switching it up to Scrafty up at the front actually does us any better. The only thing we do have to look out for, though, is if we do run into any Noctowls along the way, into which case we're probably going to swap out for Skarmory, into which case they're probably going to swap out for... Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of hard counters in the meta against this team, so I'm not having high expectations going into these last 2 matches, but there's a chance that the switch up might help. Let's see if it does. Let's go into match number 4 against Edwin CGP 12. Alright, Edwin, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Mandibuzz. Okay. With that, I don't recall if Mandibuzz has any hard-hitting flying type moves. I believe it has Aerial Ace, but beyond that, I think we might actually be relatively okay. We'll find out in just a moment. Let's see how well we handle this next move. It is indeed going to be Aerial Ace. It does hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie, but otherwise we're sitting okay here. We're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. That coming in with another power-up punch. We should be able to tank out at least one more Aerial Ace, but I'm probably going to want to start shielding right after that, though. Yeah, does get me deep into the red. But otherwise, we're okay. And I'm going to fire off another power-up punch, get them well into the red. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and start shielding out here. Hopefully I won't have to use both shields, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, and with that, they're coming in with the Toxapex, into which case I'm coming in with the Cofophagus. Actually, Skarmory might have been a slightly better choice for this one, but... okay. Actually, getting through the Cofophagus now is probably good, because I don't think Cofophagus would really like to handle Mandibuzz after this, so... yeah, this is going to be the duking it out with the Toxapex. I believe this next one's going to be another Brine. It's going to be another Brine. It's going to get me deep in the yellow. But otherwise, we're sitting pretty. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Shadow Ball their way. Then we got shield number 2. Okay. And with that, they've come back with the Mandibuzz. Into which case, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Dark Pulse their way. It's not going to be very effective, but it is enough to clear out the rest of the Mandibuzz. Into which case, their final mon is going to be a Toxicroak. Into which case, I'm bringing in my Skarmory. Just in case they have a fighting type move up their sleeve. Nope, it's going to be Mud Bomb, so we didn't really have to worry about it there. Rather not take the chance if I don't have to, you know what I mean? Speaking of not having to take a chance if I don't have to, let's go ahead and fire off a Sky Attack their way, finish off the rest of their Toxicroak, who is sporting a cap, by the way. Kind of cool. And with that, the final one we have to deal with is going to be the rest of their Toxapex. And the next one's going to be Brine, does get us deep into the yellow. Can we get to Brave Bird in time? Yes, we can. Is Brave Bird going to be enough? Good question. And the research tells me it is, and we're able to clear the toxic effects and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are now 1 win, 3 losses. Again, unfortunately, it's going to be a negative set no matter what, but we might as well see if we can go 2 out of 5 as we go into our final match of the night against Lekasar. Okay, maybe not of the night, but of the set. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Medicham, into which case I'm actually going to swap out for Macrophagus, into which case they're going to swap out for their Noctowl. Okay. We're not going to be able to do too much damage to the Noctowl, but we do have Dark Pulse at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off as much as we can. And with that, I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to take the chance. Oh, it's going to be Shadow Ball. That was not a chance that should have been taken. Alright, so we're going to be saying goodbye to our Macrophagus here. We might as well fire off one final Dark Pulse. And with that, go ahead and bring in a Scammery. I think we would have been okay with tanking out the Shadow Ball, but I did just already lose 1 Mon. I'd rather not lose a second. Or I'd rather not take too much damage if I don't have to, right? Speaking of, we might actually have to try and tank out a Shadow Ball here. This is going to be Shadow Ball. It's going to be Sky Attack, so we're able to handle that perfectly fine. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Lantern. So right now, we are currently sitting at a rough disadvantage in either scenario. Might as well go all in with the foul play here. Go ahead and shield out here. Okay. I'm going to try and take this out. I'm assuming this one's going to be a power-up punch, which we should be able to handle fine. Oh, it's going to be Ice Punch, which we are still able to handle, but right now we're not looking all too pretty against the Medicham here. Yeah. With that, we just have the rest of our Skarmory to deal with the rest of their Medicham and their Lantern. So I think this is going to be loss number 4 for us here, unfortunately. At the very least, I can try and put up as best of a fight as I can before my inevitable demise. We're at least able to clear out the rest of the Medicham. Let's go ahead and fire off another Sky Attack their way. I'm assuming they're just going to tank this one out and probably just farm me down from here. Oh no, they're going to shield. Okay, can I get to any charge move before my inevitable demise? That's a good question. I don't think so. They double charge me anyway. So unfortunately, that's going to be the end of my Skarmory here, and it's going to be loss number 4 of this set. Major RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and hello, yo, and welcome to the stream, official boy. Hello, welcome. Yeah, unfortunately we had a bit of a rough set going into Open Great League tonight. Only got ourselves 1 win out of 5 there, but you know, I tried to play it a little bit spicier this time around with a Skarmory, a Scrafty, and a Macrophagus, but unfortunately the spice was a little too spicy there, I guess. So unfortunately, we had our luck cut off. We didn't have our luck cut out for us in Great League. Yeah. Anyway, Redemio. I think I'm pronouncing your name correctly, I hope. Redemio. But yeah, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunately, we're starting out the night with a 1-4 in Open Great League. Rather unfortunate, but we do still claim the 770 Stardust. And we do still... Ooh, inch ever so closer to rank 19, so I'm still going to need another set or 2 to get to... actually, I'm going to need 2 sets to get to the YOLO, but for now, we're still inching our way closer. Getting ever so... Red Emilio. Okay, Red Emilio. Okay, got you. Alright, but hello and welcome. So yeah, unfortunately... Open Great League. We tried to bring the spice, but it didn't work out in our favor, unfortunately. So we're starting out in a rough spot with 1 win out of 5. But the night is still young. We still have plenty of opportunities to, rack up some positive sets out here. But we'll see if we can do that as we actually jump into deeper CP waters, as we jump into the 2500 CP limit that is Ultra League. Alright, so on that note, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards. We're going to jump into Ultra League this time. And this time around, we're going to be starting out with the altered form of Giratina up at the front, rocking. Oh, let me actually go ahead and show you what's actually rocking. Excuse me. Alright, so we have the altered form of Giratina, who is rocking Shadow Claw, as well as Shadow Force and Dragon Claw. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Tapu Fini, rocking Water Gun, as well as Moonblast and Surf. And to close everything out, we have ourselves Obstagoon, who is rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Cross Chop. Alright, so with this team all set up and ready to go, let's see how we do in Open Ultra League. Here we go. Match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Yadiel Q1. Alright, Yadiel, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Purified Swampert. Okay. And with that, it's actually going to be up against a Togekiss. He's rocking Air Slash. Dang. Something looks off about its animation for some reason. Anyway. Regardless, we're going to swap out for our Tapu Fini here. So we're going to go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. And with that, I think we should be able to tank out any of the charge moves that they throw our way. It's going to be Ancient Power. We're going to be fine there. Very interesting Togekiss. I think we should be able to tank out another. Gets me well into the red, but otherwise we are able to survive it and clear out the remainder of their Togekiss. In which case, next mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Melumeto. Melumeto. And with that, we're going to go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Can we get to another Surf? Oh, no, we can't. And with that, their other mon is going to be a Swampert, so I'm going to go ahead and bring back the Giratina of the altered variety. And with that, Melmetal's going to start chucking some rocks our way. And with that, we should be able to handle another... I'm assuming this is going to be another Rock Slide. Yep, there it is. And with that, let's go ahead and start chucking some Dragon Claws their way. See if we can whittle down their Melmetal, if only by a little bit. With that, I should be able to handle one more, I think. Yeah. Does get us well into the red, but otherwise we're hanging in. We're hanging in okay. We're hanging in okay. And with that, it's going to be the return of the Swampert. Okay, let's go Dragon Claws galore. Whittle their shields away as much as I possibly can. And with that, we're going to swap right on in for an Obstagoon. I'm going to try and play it a little risky. We're going to try and tank out this first one. It's going to be Hydro Cannon. Hanging in just fine. Alright, now we're going to start wanting to use up shields here. That is for certain. There'll be a Sludge Wave. Ooh, that will have packed some pretty nasty neutral damage there. And with that, we are able to clear out the rest of the Melmetal, and Might as well use up my final shield here. Alright, there we go. It's going to be one final Hydra Cannon, and with that we're able to counter the rest of the Swampert right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And Official Boy, do I collect Pokemon cards? I've thought about it here and there, not gonna lie, but it's admittedly not quite my thing. But yeah, it's an interest. I find it interesting. And it's really cool to see the kind of like rare cards you can find throughout. But yeah, not quite my cup of tea just of yet. Maybe someday, but for now I'm perfectly cool with duking it out here in Go Battle League and playing like the main series games and all that. Yeah. Anyway. With that, right now we're currently sitting 1-1 in Ultra League. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for our next match of this set. Oh. So here we are. Match number 2 is going to be against the Derpy Dinosaur. Alright, Derpy Dinosaur, what do you got? First matchup is going to be the Shiny Flex Venusaur. That's kind of cool. But with that, they're going to go ahead and swap right on out for a Shadow Grand Bull Rockin' Charm, into which case we're going to swap out for our Tapu Fini. And then we're going to go ahead and chuck a Surf towards the Grand Bull, and we're able to actually clear out their first shield. Nice, nice, nice. With that, we're actually going to go ahead and use up our own shield here, because we are taking quite a good chunk of damage from this Grand Bull. It is going to be Crunch, which would have been resisted, but considering how much health we have, or lack thereof, it's probably best to keep my Tapu Fini alive as I possibly can. And then fire off another Surf, clear out the rest of the Grand Bull. And with that, their next mon is going to be a Giratina of the Altered Variety. That. Go ahead and fire off another Surf their way, and we're actually going to go ahead and swap right on out for an Obstagoon. We are still taking quite a decent chunk of damage from their Dragon Breath and now their Ancient Power, but we should be able to fight back with a vengeance with our Night Slashes. We also ain't doing all too much with our counter, unfortunately, but you know, that's what it is. And with that, though, they do swap back in for the Venusaur. In which case, we're going to go ahead and fire off another Night Slash their way and actually clear out to their last shield. So I'll take that. Thank you. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and save my shield for another day. And unfortunately, say goodbye to my Obstagoon there. RIP, buddy. I've served well. That. Go ahead and fire off a Dragon Claw their way. Get them onto the yellow. And I'm going to try to tank out this next one. It should be resisted. I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do to us, but okay. Gets us right into the yellow. Good to know. It's good to know. Okay, with that, we're going to fire off another Dragon Claw. Try to catch a Frenzy Plant without having to send out my shield, but unfortunately that didn't quite work out there. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and shield out this Frenzy Plant here, and with that, we're gonna they're gonna come back in with the Giratina. Am I gonna get one-shotted by a Dragon Claw? I'm not sure. Oof. I did have a bit of a sliver of health left, but unfortunately the Dragon Breath caught me before I was able to fire off a Dragon Claw their way. So RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's all around. Oh, and Okamiz Hello and welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Alright, but with that, we are currently sitting at 1 win, 1 loss in this set. Let's go ahead and see if we can kick it back in our favor with 2-1 as we go into our next match with Giga Wolf. That's a lot of vowels, my friend. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Charizard. The ever-potent wing-attacking Charizards out here. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this first move. I'm assuming it's going to be Dragon Claw. Yes, it is. Does pack a bit of a punch, not going to lie, but otherwise we're hanging in okay. We're hanging in okay. I'm going to fire Dragon Claw their way and get them... let's see if I can catch. Yes, we can. Gonna bring in the Tapu Fini here. That, then bring in the Dragon Claw, which we're able to handle just fine. And with that, now I'm gonna bring in the Toxicroak. So I'm gonna be a little bit careful of their Sludge Bombs because I'm pretty sure that's still super effective to me. And with that, yeah, we'll go ahead and start shielding up here. Got a Sludge Bomb. Yep, that's definitely not something I want to try and tank out as much as I can. Thank you very much. I can get to another Surf. I can. Do they shield the Surf or do they? They shield the Surf. Okay. Alright, so assuming... I'm not sure if they have enough for back-to-back Sludge Bombs, but... And with that, we're actually going to just go ahead and swap right back in for our Giratina to finish off the remainder of the Toxicroak. And with that, they've returned with the Charizard, into which case I'm now going to go ahead and fire off a Dragon Claw at the Charizard, clear them out. And with that, the final one that we have to deal with is going to be a Swampert. Now the big question is, can I survive what they're throwing at me next? Gonna be Hydro Cannon, so the answer is yes. With that though, let's go ahead and see if we can nuke the Swampert right on out of here with a Shadow Force. Not quite out of here, but we did manage to do a decent chunk of damage there, so I'll take that. With that, I'm assuming next one is gonna be Hydro Cannon. And with that, we're gonna say goodbye to our Giratina there. RIP, buddy, I've served well. With that, we'll go ahead and swap right back in for the Tapu Fini, fire off a Surf, and hopefully that does enough neutral damage to secure the win. Yes, it does. And with that, we're able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. So with that, we are currently sitting at 2 wins, 1 loss. Can we guarantee ourselves a positive win-loss with this next set? Here's hoping. As we jump into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Brito Professor. Alright, Professor, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Tapu Lele. What does Tapu Lele know? It knows Confusion. That they're going to swap out for a Staraptor, into which case I'm going to swap out for my own Tapu Fini. The only thing that's a little bit concerning about Staraptor knows a lot of nuke moves under its belt. So it's definitely something I'm going to want to try and avoid getting hit by as much as I possibly can. Speaking of, we'll go ahead and chuck up a shield here. Because no matter what, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to want to deal with it. Brave Bird. Yeah, definitely not going to want to deal with that. But their defense has severely fallen. I'm going to go ahead and check out my second shield here because, again, I'd rather not deal with whatever they're serving. Especially Brave Bird number 2. Thank you very much. And with that, we are 1 shield less, but we were able to take out the rest of the Staraptor, so that's kind of nice. And with that, it's the return of the Tapu Lele. And with that, we're going to waste no time here. Fire off a Moon Blast. Get some good damage in. And we can go ahead and bring back the Giratina to Shadow Claw the rest of the Tapu Lele right on out of here. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Zekrom. Oh, buddy, okay. That does complicate things a little bit, not gonna lie. But we are able to get some good damage in with the Dragon Claw. And with that, it looks like they have decided to call it a night here. Yep, there it is. And we're able to see ourselves victory number 3 of the set. Yo. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so no matter what, we're ending this set in a positive with 3 wins out of 5, 3 wins out of 4. But let's see if we can go 4 for 5 as we go into our final match against Ise Tatsumi. All right, Ise, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a GOLBAT. The only thing particularly concerning about a Crobat is that Crobat does have access to Shadow Ball. It's definitely not something I want to deal with. Let's see if I can catch. Okay, I caught absolutely nothing. I caught nothing on that one. But it's okay. We're now off Obstagoon v Crobat. Crobat checking the Poison Fang, dropping our defense if by a little bit. Ooh, but with that, it's going to now be the mirror, Obstagoon v Obstagoon. Alright, ooh, but with that, while we do have less defense, we do have a little extra attack going for us. I probably should have opted for the cross chop, just because if I landed, it's actually super effective damage, but we're going for the Night Slash for some reason. And with that, we're able to get the Obstagoon well into the red. I am going ahead and shield out here because I believe Obstagoon does know one poison type move. And that poison type move does indeed exist in the form of Gunk Shot. So thankfully I shielded out that one. And with that, we're able to water gun the rest of the Obstagoon right on out of here. And with that, we now have the rest of the Crobats to deal with. I believe I'm assuming it's going to be Poison Fang next. Oof, did hurt quite a bit and does lower my defense, which is rather unfortunate, but otherwise we're still alive, we're still kicking. And with that, ooh, we do have another Surf at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off towards the Crobat. Hopefully it's enough to finish. Yes it is. Okay. And that final mon to deal with is going to be a Lapras. Oh, buddy, okay. Okay. It took a lot of time to get here, but eventually we did manage to get a Moon Blast up and running. And fire that off, get their Lapras well into the yellow. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on in for my Giratina. In which case we're just gonna try and throw all the dragon claws their way. I hope that'll be enough. And with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here. Assuming it's going to be Ice Beam. Oh no, it's going to be Skull Bash. Oh, okay, well. I see they're playing the long game here. Getting their defense up as much as possible. Hopefully, be able to finish things off with one last Dragon Claw. There we go. And we're able to finish off the Lapras and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright. So able to perfectly balance our unfortunate showing in Open Great League with our very acceptable, very exceptional. I don't know, is it vain to call it exceptional? Anyway, we had a good showing in Ultra League with 4 wins out of 5, so we can go ahead and claim this 770 Stardust, this fast TM. Also got an encounter with a Lapras. Hello. Hello, Lapras. How convenient is it that the final Mon we face is also going to be the Mon that we get to catch right now? Alright, then we got ourselves a brand new Lapras. They're not the greatest of IVs, so I'm going to transfer you out. That's still cool. Anyway, you go ahead and also claim these 3 rare candies, and we have now made it to rank 19. Which means we get ourselves our Elite Charge TM. We have 5 encounters to look forward to. Cool. And with that, we also have a pretty tough league to face off in just a moment. Because we've tried our hand in the 1500 shallow CP waters of the Great League. Unfortunately, did not do all too well there with 1 win out of 5. Then came back with a vengeance in deeper 2500 CP waters in Open Ultra League with 4 wins out of 5. And now, as the natural, the only natural progression from here, we remove the CP limit, go all in, and see how we do in Open Master League. It's always been a rather hit or miss for me in Master League. Originally it was just all misses, but recently we've been slowly but surely building up a couple of options that we can use for Master League. So fingers crossed we'll be able to do a good showing here, but only time will tell. With that said, we're going to go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into Open Master League. And this time around, we're going to be starting out with our best buddy Ho-Oh, who's rocking Incinerate as well as Sacred Fire and Brave Bird. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves our ever-trusty Gyarados rocking Dragon Breath as well as Aqua Tail and Crunch. And finally, to close things out, we have ourselves Dragonite hanging out in the back, rocking Dragon Breath as well as Dragon Claw and Superpower. Alright, so with the team all set up and ready to go, let's see how we do in Open Master League. And with that first matchup, this set is going against Mary 420. Alright, Mary, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Togekiss. And with that, fortunately, we are able to resist their charms pretty well. And now we can go ahead and fire off a Sacred Fire their way. Do we clear a shield? Oh no, we do some good damage to the Togekiss. I'll take that. And with that, ooh, next mon's gonna be the altered form of Giratina, who is preventing me from switching out for whatever reason. Anyway, we'll go ahead and swap in for the Gyarados on this one. And Giratina coming in with the Dragon Claw. We're able to handle that just fine. And with that, I believe no matter what we should be okay. Ancient Power might hurt. It's gonna be another Dragon Claw. It does get me well into the yellow, but otherwise we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Now with that, let's go ahead and fire off a Crunch their way. Ooh, get them well into the yellow there and lower their defense, if only by a little bit. So that's kind of nice. And with that, okay, should be able to survive, I think, one more Dragon Claw. Yeah. Does get us deep into the red, but otherwise we're hanging in okay. And then we're able to finish off the rest of the Giratina. In which case we are now face to face once again with the Togekiss. And then we're going to fire off an Aqua Tail their way, clear out their shield. We're coming back in with the Ho-Oh, who is able to incinerate the rest of the Togekiss right on out of here. And with that, final mon to deal with is going to be Conkeldurr. Oh, buddy, okay. And unfortunately with that, they have decided to call it a night from there, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are currently sitting at 1 win out of 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we go into our next match of this set, which is going to be up against Xkizo MX. Alright, Xkizo, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Lesharam. Into which I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Gyarados. Like that, they're going to actually swap right on in for their Primarina. Alright, so unfortunately for me, none of my moves actually do all too much damage to Primarina. So, rather unfortunate there. But anyways, with that, we're going to go ahead and fire off another Aqua Tail their way. Just try and fire off as many and all Aqua Tails as I can before my inevitable demise. Speaking of inevitable demise, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and say goodbye to my Gyarados here. RIP, buddy, I've served well. With that, despite being a water type, I'm pretty sure I should be able to handle Primarina better if I'm rocking the Fire Turkey. So with that, we got Sacred Fire up and running. Let's go ahead and fire that their way. We do manage to clear out their second shield there. And with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here just in case Primarina's been packing a pretty nasty water move. It's going to be Psychic. And so with that, we do have another Sacred Fire up and running, so go ahead and fire that towards the Primarina. Clear them out. Okay. And that's going to be the return of the Reshiram, into which case I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Dragonite. With that, I'm going to try and tank out. I think if it is Dragon Claw, we should be able to handle just fine. It's going to be Crunch. It does hurt quite a bit, but otherwise we're hanging in okay. We're hanging in okay. Let's see if I can build up a little extra energy. This one's gonna hurt quite a bit. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and chuck a superpower their way. Chuck a couple superpowers actually. Okay, that's superpower number 1. Let's go for superpower number 2. Hopefully that should be enough to finish off the rest of the Metagross, and yes it is. And with that, we just have the rest of the Reshiram to deal with. In which case, hopefully I have enough in my Ho-Oh to do that. We do have Brave Bird at the ready. Go ahead and fire that their way. And with that, we're able to clear the Reshiram and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good in our showing in Master League. We're currently 2 wins out of 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Seal off that positive win-loss ratio here as we jump into our next match, which is going to be up against Stanley Vladimir. Alright, Stanley, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Mamoswine. And with that, they are packing neutral damage with their Powder Snow. And I'm going to try and tank out this next move. Let's see what it is. It's going to be Avalanche, which does get me well into the yellow. Otherwise, we're sitting okay. We're sitting okay. Let's go ahead and fire off a Sacred Fire their way. And with that, we actually do manage to clear out their first shield and lower their attack, if only by a little bit. And with that, I think this calls for shield number 1 here. It's going to be another Avalanche. And can I finish off the rest of the Mamoswine before they get to another Avalanche? Yes, we can. Mamoswine is right on out of here. Now we have a Mewtwo to deal with. Let's fire off a Sacred Fire their way. Ooh, get them well into the yellow. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Gyarados, into which case they're going to swap in for a Melmetal. Alright, so all of the moves that I'm assuming we're going to be seeing a lot of rocks sliding our way. That's only fair. So with that, we're going to go ahead and waste no time here and Aqua Tail as much of the life out of this Melmetal as we possibly can. And with that, let's go ahead and see if we can tank out this first one. Oh, it could also be Thunderbolt. Forgot about that. Speaking of, here comes the thunder. And with that, we're going to go ahead and bring back our Ho-Oh. Into which case, I think we're actually also going to be saying goodbye to our Ho-Oh here. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. And with that, we're coming in with the Dragonite as our closer. Can we? Yep, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Melmetal right on out of here. And with that, actually, they have decided to call it a night, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so on the plus side, we're going to end this set in a positive win-loss no matter what, now that we have 3 out of 3. But let's see if we can go 4 for 4 as we jump into our next match, which is going to be up against Twinkle. OXX Twinkle XXO, to be specific. Alright, and Twinkle starting out with a Garchomp, which I'm going to swap right on out for my Gyarados, into which case they're going to swap out for their Melmetal. Why does this feel awfully familiar? Well, maybe not the Garchomp per se, but the Melmetal switch into the Gyarados feels awfully familiar. I think it is a Shiny Flex Melmetal, by the way. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just in case they're rocking the Thunderbolt. It's going to be a Rock Slide, so we didn't have to worry all too... Well, it's still going to hurt quite a lot, don't get me wrong, but otherwise, it's nothing too big to worry about there. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Aqua Tail their way. Do I clear out a shield, or do we just do more damage to the Melmetal? More damage to the Melmetal it is. And with that, I may actually let my Gyarados kick the bucket here, all things depending. Oh, nope, we're still alive. All that really does is give Melmetal a little bit more energy. And with that, we're going to go ahead and swap right back in for the Ho-Oh. Because I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because rocks really, really hurt for my Ho-Oh. That for one reason or another decided to switch into Dragonite to take out this Rock Slide. It's still going to hurt quite a lot, but I think we were able to handle it much better than Ho-Oh would have. Anyway, we are able to take out the rest of the Melmetal, because now we are face to face with a Togekiss. Ooh, okay. That does complicate things a little bit. That. Okay, let's see if we can start clearing some shields on them. Yes, we can. And with that, they're coming in with their own charge move. I'm guessing it's possibly Ancient Power here. Yeah, it's gonna be Ancient Power. Oof. Yikes. Okay. Fire off another Sacred Fire. At the very least, we are able to clear out the rest of the Togekiss, but unfortunately, we don't have enough in us to finish off the Garchomp. So unfortunately, that's going to be a loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are now 3-1. Still closing out with the positive, but we might as well see if we can go 4-1 as we go into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against Bless You. Alright, anyway, Bless You starting out with a Metagross. And with that, they're actually swapping in for the Dragonite, into which case I'm going to swap in for my Gyarados. With that, I should be able to tank out at least 1 or 2, maybe, Dragon Claws. Yeah. Still hanging on the green, which is pretty nice. With that, we're going to go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way. Probably could have saved up for the crunch to just try and see if we can get that neutral damage. But anyway, well, at the very least, we are still able to clear out their shield, so that's kind of nice. With that, though, I am going to go ahead and shield out here. It's because we are starting to look a little worse for wear out here. And with that, we are actually able to finish off the rest of the Dragonite. And now we face off against the Metagross once again. It's the return of the Metagross. Okay, we'll go ahead and swap right back in for our Fire Turkey. Ooh, into which case they're actually going to swap out for a Garchomp. Ooh, okay. Alright, so Dragon Breath in and of itself is going to pack quite a nasty punch. And I'm assuming there's a chance that Garchomp also knows Outrage, possibly. Let's not give them an opportunity to fire off any form of charge move there. And with that, we'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. It's going to be Meteor Mash. To a Sacred Fire before they get to the next move. Yes, we can. Let's get the Sacred Fire up and running. And with that, we're able to clear out the Metagross and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, and with that, we actually got ourselves a pretty good showing in Master League. With 4 wins out of 5. Heyo. And with that, we can go ahead and claim this Wingull. Okay. Pelipper's pretty cool, I guess. Oh, and we got our 7-day streak too. Nice. Plenty Stardust. Alright, we also got ourselves a Lapras. Lapras is always nice. There we go. Got ourselves a brand new Lapras. How's your stats? Not the greatest. I'm going to transfer you out. And, we got another Lapras. It's like this game is telling me I need to capture that was it Mystic, that costume Lapras from the research at some point. It's like a sign. I'm gonna keep transferring out these Laprases. Anyway, oh, last one's gonna be a Scraggy. We'll also do Pineapple. Why not? Get a little extra Scraggy candies. Yeah, oh, there we got ourselves a brand new Scraggy. Decent IVs. I'm gonna transfer out too. Alright, but with that, we can go ahead and claim this, into which case we've made it to rank 20, and our ELO is 2106. Alright, starting out the ELO ratings at 2106. It's only 30 away from the one that we had last season, so I guess we have that going for us. Ayo, I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, so started out a little bit rough this evening with 1 win out of 5 in Great League. However, we bounced back in Ultra League with 4 wins out of 5, and we kept the ball rolling pretty well in Master League as well, with also 4 wins out of 5. Excuse me. Alright, so actually the Turns out the higher CP cups are treating me better this time around. Interestingly enough. To be fair though, I've been hanging out more in the mana range in Ultra and Master League, where Great League I was trying to be a little too spicy, so went a little too hard on that last one. But anyway, with that though, we do have 2 more matches we have planned for tonight, or 2 more sets planned for tonight, and these ones are going to be taking place in the Evolution Cup. Where I hear it's pretty much how well you handle Vigoroth, pretty much, from what I understand. Yeah, we got 2 sets in the Evolution Cup. We do have only 1 team prepared, so hopefully we'll be able to do well as we now work to climb through the ELO, interestingly enough. Actually, I should find a way to record where my ELO is at. Maybe I'll replace... I have an idea. Not 2160. I believe it's 2106, if I remember correctly. There you go. That looks a little awkward. Hang on. Yeah, it looks a little weird. We'll find another place for the ELO somewhere. For now, we're gonna keep it like that. There we go. Or there we go. And we'll find a spot for the ELO somewhere. Maybe right under my face or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump now into the basic rewards. We're going to jump into the Evolution Cup, and the team that we're going to be rocking for this set, and maybe one more set depending on how we're feeling, actually. We're going to be rocking a Golbat up front and center, rocking Wing Attack as well as Shadow Ball and a Poison Fang. Hanging on the middle, we have ourselves a Vigoroth, rocking Counter as well as Body Slam and Bulldoze. And to close things out, we have ourselves Dano, rocking Dragon Breath, as well as Dark Pulse and Body Slam. Alright, so the team all set and ready to go. Let's see how we do. Okay. That first matchup of the set is going to be up against Fishin' Bug Dude. Alright, Fishin' Bug Dude. What do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Shadow Golbat. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and waste no time here and go straight for the Shadow Wall. And with that, go ahead and shield out here just in case. Oh, nope, they're going for the bait here with the Poison Fang. Fair enough, fair enough. Assuming this is going to be another Poison Fang, all things considered. Right, yeah. Oof. We're losing health out here. Fire the Poison Fang, clear the second shield, and bring in the Zweilous. With that, I'm assuming we're going to be facing off against another Poison Fang, which I don't know if it's going to be Shadow Ball, which we're actually able to resist. If by a little bit. Not by much, but we are able to survive it. And so with that, we're able to clear out the Golbat. And what comes next? What comes next? Next up is going to be a Piloswine. A shiny Piloswine. That's actually kind of dope. And with that, I'll go ahead and fire off a Dark Pulse their way. Ooh, get them well into the yellow. And with that, unfortunately, we say goodbye to our Zweilous there. And we bring in the Vigoroth. I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here, just keep my Vigoroth alive as long as I possibly can. Thank you very much. And with that, it's going to be the mirror matchup. We have Vigoroth v Vigoroth. And with that, we're swapping out for the Golbat to tank out this next charge move from the Vigoroth. Gonna be a body slam. RIP Golbat, you have served well. Ooh, and with that, they actually do have another body slam at the ready. Interesting. Can we survive? We can. But unfortunately we weren't able to get to another body slam before our inevitable demise. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. That was unfortunate. But anyway, so yeah, right now we're starting out 0-1, but plenty of opportunities to bounce back. Let's see if we can as we go into match number 2 against Pogo by Jatin. Alright, Jatin, what do you got? You got yourself a Shiny Flex Vigoroth to start things out. That's cool, that's cool. And with that, go ahead and chuck a Poison Fang your way. Start lowering your defense, if only by a little bit. With that though, I'm assuming you're coming in with the Body Slam. Yep. And with that, we got ourselves another Poison Fang up and running. So we'll go ahead and fire that your way. Do we take a shield or do we do good damage? Good damage it is. And we actually managed to lower your defense, if only by a little bit. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because I'm pretty sure a Body Slam would actually hurt quite a bit. Yep. And with that, we're able to wing attack the rest of the Vigoroth right on out of here. And with that, we are now face to face with a Dragonair. Up, 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 up. I believe that's also a Shiny Flex. While we're at it. Yeah. Much respect to that. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Zweilous, into which case they're going to swap in for their Golbat. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way. Clear out to their second shield. Nice, nice, nice. With that, I think I'm going to actually save my shield for now. It's going to be Poison Fang. Does hurt quite a bit, but otherwise we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Oof. I'm going to try and tank this next one too. This might actually be a kind of a mistake. Yep, that was a mistake. Because now we have to deal with a Golbat with our own Vigoroth. And here's hoping this Body Slam does enough to finish off the Golbat before they get a Poison Fang out. Yes, it does. And with that, we just have the rest of the Dragonair to deal with. And I don't recall what other moves Dragonair knows. But hopefully, this Body Slam is enough to finish off the rest of this Dragonair. Yes, it is. And with that, we're able to clear the Dragonair and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we're currently sitting 1 win, 1 loss. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go into match number 3, which is going to be up against Mandarina Lehman. Pretty sure I missed some words there. But anyway, alright, Mandarina, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Golbat. We are once again in the Golbat meta. And with that, once again, we're going to go ahead and waste no time here and go straight for Le Shuttle Ball. Shuttle Boru. with that. This may be dumb, but I'm going to try and chance it. Oh, they are using Poison Fang. Okay. I do lose a little bit of my defense here, unfortunately. With that, I'm assuming it's going to be another Poison Fang. I know they had a little extra energy going. Oh, they had Shadow Ball ready. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we lost our Golbat there. RIPs there. But anyways, we'll go ahead and bring in the Zweilous. And I'm going to go ahead and use up my shield here, because even though it's Poison Fang, I think it does still do a pretty decent chunk of neutral damage. And also, what was it? I need to keep my Zweilous alive as long as I can. Anyway, with that, they're coming in with the Vigoroth. Into which I'm going to go ahead and swing in with my own Vigoroth. And with that, we should be able to tank out their first Body Slam. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to tank out another, though. Let's see if I can get... Oh, I cannot afford to be greedy. I'm going to go ahead and use my second shield here. Body Slam again. And with that, we are able to counter the rest of the Vigoroth right on out of here. And with that... Ooh. Next mon is going to be their own Zweilous. I don't know how to get to another Body Slam. Yes, we do. Can we? Yep, we can Dragon Breath the rest of the Zweilous right on out of here. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be the Golbat. Do we have enough in us to finish off the Golbat before they finish us off? Question of the century right there. Alright, with that, they're going to be able to finish off my Zweilous with the charge move. Does my Vigoroth have enough power to finish off their Golbat before my inevitable demise? Ah, nope. We came so close. We came ever so close. But unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 2 of the night. Or of the set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. So with that, we are currently sitting at 1 win, 2 losses. So the set's not particularly in our favor, but we have a chance to bounce back, tie everything up as we jump into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Flaccid Assassin. Alright. Alright, so the Flaccid Assassin coming in with the Vigoroth. And with that, fortunately, we are able to resist their counters. The Body Slam is going to hurt quite a bit, but at the very least, we should be able to lower their defense, if only by a little bit, with our Poison Fangs. And with that, I'm going to try and attempt to tank out one Body Slam. Okay. Let's get us right into the yellow there. And with that, fire off another Poison Fang their way. Get them well into the red. And with that, we might either be saying goodbye to our Golbat, or maybe saying goodbye very soon. Nope. Golbat lives, but I'm going to go ahead and swap in for the Vigoroth to finish off the rest of theirs. And with that, the roles have been Uno reversed, and their own Golbat has arrived on the battlefield. And with that, it's also a purified one too. That's kind of funny, actually. With that, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this first. I'm assuming it's going to be Poison Fang again. Yep. It's going to be well into the yellow. We do have another Body Slam at the ready. And with that, they actually do use up their first shield here. And with that, I'm actually going to think I'm going to save up my shields for my last mon of the night. which is going to be my Zweilous. But yeah, I'm definitely going to want to shield out this next Poison Fang, that is for certain. Because I need to keep as much health on my Zweilous as I can. Ooh, with that, the final mon that they have on their side is going to be a Piloswine. And that. And if I want to shield out here. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit tricky trying to count this, but did I catch? I did not. I terribly did not catch that one. Ooh, I think we were just off by one. Unfortunate. So with that, the Piloswine is able to avalanche the rest of my Zweilous right enough here, which unfortunately means it's gonna be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so unfortunately, it does mean that we're going to be starting things out in a negative win-loss set. What I am going to try and do I'm going to test this out for the final match of this set, but I'm also going to try and keep this formation going for the next set, which is going to be our Zweilous up front and center this time around. Let's see if that pans out a little bit more to our favor. As we jump into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against CEO Andy. Bunch of numbers, 847, 585, I think. Anyway, first matchup against CEO Andy is going to be against a Shadow GOLBAT. And with that, I'm assuming a Poison Fang is coming our way. We should be able to tank out at least the first one. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap out for my own GOLBAT, this time of the standard variety. I'll go ahead and chuck a Poison Fang their way, drop their defense, if only by a little bit. And with that, just in case they're going for the Hail Mary, we're going to go ahead and use up our shield here. It's going to be another Poison Fang. Fair enough, fair enough. And with that, I think I might be putting a lot of risk into it, but I'm going to try and tank out this next one. It's going to be Poison Fang again. Okay. Does get me deep into the yellow and lower my defense like there's no tomorrow, but we are still alive, so we're good there, we're good there. Anyway, next mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Dragonair, in which case we are actually able to get some pretty good neutral damage in with our what do you call it? Shadow Ball. We're able to get some good damage in with our Shadow Ball, so we got that going for us. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out the Dragonair's Body Slam. And with that, we're able to counter the rest of their Dragonair right on out of here. And with that, it's going to be the battle against their Vigoroth. We got ourselves another Body Slam up and running. Okay, and we got Body Slam number 3 up and running. Yep, we're saying goodbye to our Zweilous here. RIP, buddy, have served well. With that, ooh, they actually did have enough energy for another Body Slam, so unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 4 of this set. Once again, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I think with that, yikes. With that, though, we'll go ahead and claim this 870 Stardust, and at the very least, no matter what, we do have enough rating to get ourselves to ace rank, and we still got a cool 34, 37 stars out of it, and we got a Palmer jacket, so I'll take that. But yeah, This is a little bit concerning because this is the only team I have set up and it looks like it's not working in our favor right now. But I want to try and take the risk, do one more set. Might as well see if maybe I can change it to Vigoroth up at the front to see if that works out a little bit better in our favor. But right now it looks like we might be in a bit of a rough spot in terms of Evolution Cup. So, but nonetheless, we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. We'll do one more set in the Evolution Cup with this team. But this time around, we're going to be rocking Vigoroth up at the front with Golbat as our switch and Zweilous as our closer. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be good enough to get us at least one positive set to end the night. But, well, one positive set in the Evolution Cup to end the night. But only one way to find out as we jump into match number 1 of this set, which is going to be up against Frederictonian. All right, Frederictonian, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Zweilous. Actually, a pretty solid start for us there. And with that, they're going to go ahead and swap right on out for their own Vigoroth. Which is I'm going to chuck a body slam their way and then dip right on out for my GOLBAT. And with that, I'm assuming they're going to be chucking a body slam our way, in which case we should be able to handle that just fine. Let's get us right onto the yellow, and amazingly they have enough energy for another body slam, so I'm actually going to have to shield out here. And with that though, we are able to wing attack the rest of the Vigoroth right on out of here. And with that, they're coming back in with the Zweilous. In which case we'll go ahead and fire off a Poison Fang their way. Make that Poison Fang numero dos. Try to get them either right into the yellow, or we're going to take out their first shield. Either way. Oh, nope. Right into the yellow they go. Okay. And with that, I think we're going to be saying goodbye to our Golbat here. RIP, buddy, I've served well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring back my Vigoroth, who is able to counter the rest of their Zweilous right on out of here. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Metang. I don't know what to do about a Metang. That's different. One thing I will try is I'm going to try and see if I can go straight for the Bulldoze. Ooh, and we actually are able to get them well into the red there, and I'm not sure if they lagged out or if they just decided to end the night there. But anyway, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Ooh. Also, hello, thank you very much for the raid, Sterniskin69. Sterniskin, yeah. Hello. And thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, right now we are currently... Harry Alex B, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, right now we are currently doing one final set in the Evolution Cup. We just got started. To kind of recap how we've been going throughout the night. We started things out in Open Grade League. Unfortunately, did not hang all too well with 1 win out of 5. However, we managed to bounce back strong in both Ultra and Master League with 4 wins out of 5 each. And then we jumped right back into Great League via the Evolution Cup, into which case we got ourselves back into 1 win out of 5. That's been a thing. But fortunately, in this set, we mixed the team around a little bit, and looks like we were able to get ourselves a good result there with 1 win out of 1 so far. But the night is still young, still got plenty of battles left in the set, so we'll see how the rest of that goes. And to also recap, we managed to finally get into the ratings portion, the ELO portion of the rankings, into which case we're currently sitting at ace rank with 2064. Yeah, that pretty much sums up how this night has been going so far. Let's see if we can get ourselves another win out of this set as we jump and look for battle number 2. Also using this as an opportunity to friendly reminder to always stay hydrated. There you go. And with that, battle number 2 of tonight is going to be against Nayeth 05. Nayeth 05? Nayeth 05, something like that. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Dragonair. So if anything, Dragonair is just the embodiment of elegance. I don't know. It dons that signature look of superiority. What can I say? With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here, because I think even if it's a body slam, I think it's going to hurt. Oh, it's going to be Aqua Tail. Still what, packs some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. Can I counter the rest of the Dragonair? I cannot, so I'm going to go ahead and use my second shield here. I'm using up a lot of shields just to save what little of my Vigoroth I have, but here we are. Anyway, we are able to counter the rest of the Dragonair right on out of here. And now we have a Golbat to deal with. Okay. That, we are able to clear out their first shield. Let's see if we can either do some decent damage or take out a second shield with another body slam. That's going to be shield number 2. Okay. With that, I'm going to come in with the Zweilous. Let's see. I'm assuming Poison Fang. Yep. It's going to start lowering my defense and only by a little bit. Ooh, with that, they're going to come in with the Vigoroth. I believe is going to just farm down the rest of my Zweilous with counter, but before I meet my inevitable demise, might as well get the Vigoroth well into the yellow. And with that, we're going to swap in for the Golbat. We're going to swap in for Vigoroth first, just to tank out that take in that body slam for us, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, looks like Vigoroth is coming in with another body slam. Okay, does get me one to the yellow. Okay. Gonna fire off a Poison the Fang their way, clear out their Vigoroth. And with that, okay. Before we say goodbye to our Vigoroth, R.I.P. buddy, I served well. Do I have enough in me to get to the Shadow Ball though? Nope. We're one off there. Unfortunately, one off there. So unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 1 of this set. R.I.P.'s there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, right now we're currently sitting at 1 win, 1 loss in this set. Let's see if we can go 2 for 1 as we go into match number 3 against Srega Chuelo, I think. Anyway, they're going to be starting out with a Hakama'o. Okay, so Hakama'o coming in with the damage in the Dragon Tail. That we're going to go ahead and respond by chucking as many body slams we can their way. With that, I'm actually going to go ahead and shield out this one because I don't know what Hakama'o knows. It's going to be Brick Break. Ooh, okay. That might be troublesome. Ooh, they're gonna swap right on in for their own Vigoroth at about the same time I swap in for my Golbat. And so with that, we can go ahead and start chucking in the debuffs with the Poison Fang. And with that, I'm assuming they're gonna come in with the Body Slam here. There we go. I can go ahead and chuck another Poison Fang their way. Get them right in the red there. And with that, do we say goodbye to our GOLBAT here? Ooh. Ooh. Yep, okay. We are able to counter the rest of the Vigoroth right on out of here. And with that, we just have the rest of the Hakamo'o to deal with. Or we have the Hakamo'o +1 mystery Pokemon in the background. With that, to go ahead and fire off a Dragon Claw our way. And with that, we are now able to counter the rest of the Hakamo'o right on out of here. And with that, the final one that we have to deal with is going to be a Celio. Oh, buddy. Okay. That is a bit of an issue. At least get to Body Slam. Yes, we can. Okay, so fire the Body Slam towards the Celio. Get them well into the yellow. And there's a good chance that we may actually be saying goodbye to our Zweilous here. Depending on the move. It's going to be Aurora Beam. Yep, there it is. RIP, buddy. I've served well. Whoop, whoop, whoop. With the sliver of health Vigoroth has, we have one final Body Slam to chuck. Is it enough? The research tells me it is. And we're able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew, okay. That was a little close for comfort there. But we managed to pull the win. Albeit barely, but we managed. Okay, but with that, we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can secure the positive win-loss ratio in this set with this next match. And the next match is going to be up against Baby Jet and M. Alright, Baby Jet, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Hunter. Interesting predicament that I find myself in. I believe Hunter, if anything, knows Ice Punch, so that's something I gotta keep an eye out for. Yep. Okay, let's see if I can bait out a shield with a quick Body Slam their way. Yes, we can. And with that, I'm going to actually swap right on out for my Zweilous, who I realize is probably not the best option to bring in because Ice Punch. But here we are. Anyway, with that, ooh, they're coming in with the Vigoroth next. In which case, we're probably going to be saying goodbye to our Zweilous fairly quickly. But before we do, we might as well go ahead and fire off another Body Slam their way. Get their Vigoroth well into the yellow. And with that, we go ahead and say goodbye to our... Or maybe our Zweilous might live. Maybe. Nope. We say goodbye to our Zweilous there. RIP, buddy. I've served well. And with that, we're going to go ahead and come in with the GOLBAT. In which case, I believe this next one's going to be another Body Slam, which we should be able to tank out pretty well. And with that, we are able to wing attack the rest of the Vigoroth right on out of here. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be their own GOLBAT. That. I'm going to go ahead and swap right back in for my Vigoroth. Chuck a Body Slam their way. We'll get them well into the red. Nice, nice, nice. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and save up my shield for now. It's going to be Return. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, I just realized I still have a shield. Ah, I messed up. I messed up on what I'm using. I'm going for the Shadow Ball, but it's gonna be shielded. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, they got me here. They got me here. Unless Poison Fang does a lot more damage than I'm expecting. Nope. They got me here, unfortunately. Yeah. Tried our best, but unfortunately no dice there. RIPs, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Alright, but with that, that means we're currently all tied up here. 2 wins, 2 losses. Do we end the night on a positive or do we end the night on a negative? We'll find out as we jump into our final match of the night. Or, actually, yeah, final match of the night against Bros L Brockus, I think. And with that, first matchup is going to be up against a GOLBAT and the dreaded weak connection. I'm assuming, yep, they're going to go first with the Poisoned Fang. Yep. And with that, we'll go ahead and chuck a Body Slam their way. Okay. That we are actually able to clear out a shield there. And then we'll go ahead and swap right on in for his Wireless, into which case they're going to swap in for their Vigoroth. And with that, Wireless is able to fire a Body Slam and actually clear out their second shield. Take that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my first shield here. So that way I can keep my Wireless alive for, if only a little while longer, to maybe get to... No, we'll just go for the Body Slam. Knowing how quick Vigoroth gets to Body Slam on its own, I'd rather not take the chance and try and go for... Rather not try and get greedy with the bodies, with Dark Pulse. There it is, that's the word I'm looking for. And with that, we go ahead and say goodbye to our... Wireless there, and with that we're able to counter the rest of the Vigoroth out with our Vigoroth. And with that, it's the return of their Golbat, into which case they're going to fire off a Poison Fang, get me well into the red. And I'm able to fire off my own... well, now I'm able to fire off a Body Slam towards their Golbat, bring them well into the yellow. And with that, we'll go ahead and come in with our Golbat, into which case they're going to come in with the Haunter. Ooh. Fortunately for us, though, with the shields all gone, we should be free game for this Shadow Wall. Yes, we are. And with that, we just have the rest of the Golbat to deal with. And they have decided to call it a night, and we are indeed able to secure tonight, secure win number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and... apologies for not seeing your message earlier, but hello and welcome to the stream, Yuri Avenger. I've been doing alright. Bit of an ups and downs throughout the night, but for the most part, we are now able to get ourselves a positive win-loss set from the Evolution Cup, so I'll take that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and claim the 900 Stardust, the Charge TM, and... we got an XU. Okay. Sure. I'll take an XU. Why not? Alright, how's your stats? Not bad. I'll hang on to you for now. And with that, we were able to climb back up, if only by a little bit, up to 2079. So, all in all, Cup has been up and down for me as well. It is a very... It does feel like the Evolution Cup has been a very fickle, cup. I think I read one analysis. It's pretty much how you handle Vigoroth. Nice. Got your ELO tonight. Yes, we have officially made it to the ELO portion, and we are currently sitting at 2079. So actually not that far off from where we ended last season. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, we'll be able to keep up a good pace. I may try and see if I can actually do pretty well in Ultra and Master League, interestingly enough. So to kind of recap how we did tonight, we started things out in Open Great League. Unfortunately, we brought a little too much spice and we couldn't handle handle the meta out there, so we only got ourselves 1 win out of 5 there. Did manage to redeem ourselves and then some by jumping into Open Ultra League with 4 wins out of 5, and actually managed to do pretty well in Open Master League as well with 4 wins out of 5. And then diving right on into our first of 2 matches in the Evolution Cup, we unfortunately found ourselves in a bit of a rough spot once again with 1 win out of 5, and then close things out with this final set here with a fairly respectable 3 wins out of 5. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the night. And we're able to end it off with an ELO of 2079, which I'll probably find a way to have it show somewhere on the screen, maybe like below my face or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think with that though, that pretty much does it for tonight. Awesome. Gotta love back-to-back 4-1s. Yeah, I was definitely not expecting it to come from Ultra League. We kind of got our rhythm going, but I was expecting 4-1, and I definitely wasn't expecting Master League to go as well as it did. We'll see if we're able to maintain those as we move into, now that we're in the ELO portion of Go Battle League. But yeah, again, we'll see how it all plays out. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, all things go well. And yeah, now that we're in the ELO portion of things, I should actually I should actually do some battles offline just to see if we're able to climb a little bit more before our next stream. And speaking of, when's the next Pogo stream? That's most likely going to be either next Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how things go. It was supposed to be Wednesday this week, but things got a little busy on Wednesday, so or yesterday, so we moved it to today. But yeah, so yeah, next Pokemon Go stream will most likely be next Wednesday, where we'll be taking on the Weather Cup, I believe, in Ultra League. I think that's the next one that's coming up, right? Yes, it's going to be the Weather Cup. Although this one just says regular Weather Cup. I don't know if... Although then again, this one also says Master League Premier Classic, which I'm pretty sure is not a thing. RIP. So, they're... Your guess is as good as mine. I'm probably just going to go off the website one and assume it's going to be the Ultra League version of Weather Cup. Anyway. We'll figure out the teaming for that. RIP to Classic Cups, I know. Classic Cups were great. Classic Cups, I at least got a chance to power up some mons to level 40 before the end of Classic Cups, which I'm kind of happy about, but yeah, now it's a grind to get other Pokemon to go to the level 50 area. Anyway. But yeah, once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned in into this one. Thank you very much to Sternerskin69. Thank you very much for the raid. Greatly appreciated. Powered up so many Pokemon for the Classic Cups. RIP my dust. I know, right? Need at least one. At least. We had a chance to do. I guess we had some mons ready for the Classic Cups before they went away. But yeah, anyway. Hope you have a great night as well, Yuri Avenger. And thank you very much for stopping by, chatting it up. Greatly appreciated. Also, thank you to Red Emilio and the official boy. Thank you very much for chatting as well. And thank you very much to Okumiz and Harry Alex B for the follows. Greatly appreciated. Enjoy the streams, man. Wish I got here earlier. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it's no worries. It's stream schedule is all over the place, admittedly, so I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless. Yeah. In any event, though, if you do want to catch up on, or do you want to check out any future streams, of course, you can always follow us here on Twitch. We also do stream practically every Sunday over on our YouTube channel, so if you like, you can subscribe to our channel there as well. Also happens to be the place where if you want to check out what we consider to be our best battles in each of these different Go Battle League cups. We usually have videos up there as well, so if you want to check those out. Along with that, if you do want to catch the full VODs of all of our Twitch exclusive streams, we always try to post those over on our sister channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want other ways to keep up with the stream schedule, as well as just check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. These shameless plugs are a mouthful. Anyway, once again, I greatly appreciate all of you who tuned into this one. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.